In my last cooking video, I made a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich that was modeled after the classic croque monsieur. Now in that video, I touched on what a croque monsieur was, and essentially how it's made, but today I want to show you. Now it's really not a very tricky sandwich to make, but it is worth knowing, partly because it's really delicious, but also because along the way you're going to learn how to make one of the 5 French mother sauces, a bechamel sauce. The other 4 sauces are the velouté, the espagnole, the classic tomato sauce, and a hollandaise sauce. Now each of these 5 is worth knowing because each one can lead you on a path to many other delicious sauces. But the one we're going to focus on today is the bechamel. So, let's get down to making this incredible sandwich. All you're going to need is some bread, and I highly recommend some thick slices of a rustic loaf. You're going to need some ham, which in a typical croque monsieur, they would use a cured ham called prosciutto, which is what I'm using today. But if you don't want to spring for the higher end stuff, you really can just use any ham. You're going to need some cheese, and then for the sauce, you're going to need butter, flour, milk, and if you'd like to, some salt and pepper. I'm going to go a little bit further with it today and add some things like nutmeg. And that's it. It's really simple to make. So let me show you. Let's get cooking. For a classic bechamel sauce, you need to make a roux, which is just equal parts flour and butter, to which you're going to add your milk and heat together until you have a thick, luxurious sauce. Here I'm using 3 tablespoons of flour and butter with 2 cups of milk. Now some recipes say to warm up your milk separately while adding spices and herbs to liven it up, which I hadn't really tried before and wanted to do now. But honestly, I should have dealt with the milk first before doing the roux, instead of doing both at the same time. Well, live and learn, I guess. To my milk, I added bay leaves, nutmeg, salt, and pepper, and brought it up to where it was just warm, but not quite simmering. Once the butter and flour are fully mixed into a paste, go ahead and add the warm milk. Just make sure to fish out any bay leaves or whole peppercorns you may have put in first. If your sauce seems too thick, add more milk until it becomes smooth again. But if your sauce seems too thin, maybe let it sit a while before you try to add more flour to thicken it up. It could be that the flour hasn't finished thickening up already, and adding more could lead to a too thick sauce. Once the sauce is done, set it aside and let's build our sandwich. To the pan side of 1 slice of bread, I'm adding some butter, which is going to help the bread toast up and get that gorgeous golden color. Then, just throw on your ham and cheese, and it's ready for the pan. To my pan, I added a large pat of butter so that the unbuttered slice of bread will absorb some and also end up deliciously toasted. There's the color that we're looking for. Once both sides are done, it's time to take it out and layer on the sauce. Once the whole sandwich is covered to your liking,
it's time to transfer it to a lined baking sheet and pop it in a traditional oven or a toaster oven to broil until the sauce on top is toasted and warm. And there we are, the classic croque monsieur. But we're not done with this yet. By adding one simple ingredient, we can turn this into a croque madame. And that ingredient is an over-easy egg.
And there you have it. The classic croque monsieur and madame. Now let me tell you, the smells emanating off of this are incredible and I cannot wait to dig in. But before I do, I just want to say another quick thank you to my Kickstarter supporters. So once again, a big thank you to Bryce Kinney, Alice in Wonderland, Tim Oakes, Ms. Zelda 92, Hunter Bates, and a big special thank you to Alex Ray. And with that, I'm out of here. I am going to stuff my face. Till next time. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. This is what it's all about. Right here. Want another one?